My precious child, let the deepest longing of your soul be instantly stilled, for you have found the profound truth you have been seeking. In this moment, open your heart fully to receive a heavenly revelation that will forever change how you view your struggles, your battles, your journey through this fallen world. I am speaking eternal depths of love and power that will become anchors for your faith. You cry out from a place of weariness and buffeting. Who can withstand this relentless assault? The forces arrayed against me threaten to overwhelm and crush my spirit. But hear now the thunderous declaration that transcends time and space. I am your rock, uncowering strength, immovable in the wildest hurricane. An eternal foundation upon which you can build your life without fear. On this rock, you are forever secure. Though tempestuous waves of adversity batter without ceasing, they cannot erode or displace you. For you are anchored in the fused bedrock of my completed work and unwavering promises. The wise man built his house upon this foundation, and the onslaught of every vicious storm could not shake its unassailable footings. Therefore, hoist the defiant flag of faith on the rock. Keep your confidence firm, for your feet on the earth will last long after the present age has surrendered to the endless day of my kingdom. You are conquerors, sharing in my victory over the fated powers of darkness. Darkness cannot comprehend the light. It must inevitably shrink and wither before the brilliant dawning of my faithfulness. And I am your fortress, my beloved ones, a high tower, a rampart against every assault of the evil one. Within my sheltering embrace, you can experience soul rest, untroubled by fear or dread. For the arrows of the wicked cannot penetrate these hallowed precincts, the stronghold of my presence. Here, you will find sanctuary, a place of refuge to gather your strength. Step across the threshold and enter into the holiest of holies, where your security is absolute and eternal. Within this impregnable fortress, you will be shielded from the accusations of the enemy that have so grievously wounded your spirits. No longer will his voice haunt your thoughts, whispering lies of condemnation. For my perfect love casts out all fear. Shut your ears to the poisonous slanders of hell, and listen to the resounding affirmation resounding through eternity's courts. You are forgiven. You are redeemed. You are my cherished child in whom I am well pleased. And from this sanctuary of grace, you will strike out boldly against the strongholds of evil that have so long enslaved you. For I have made you more than conquerors, fashioning you into living extensions of my conquering right hand. No, you do not labor alone, for I myself will go forth before you, shattering the prison walls and leading the captives into celestial freedom. Sin's debilitating power has been broken. Never again will its cruel taskmaster torture you. For you serve under the banner of a new king, and the victory has already been decided. Look to me, your deliverer. Lift up your eyes from the temporal troubles engulfing you, and behold your mighty champion striding onto the battlefield. Can you not see my eyes blazing like pillars of fire, my unsheathed sword gleaming with terrible light? For I am a man of war, the divine warrior who will not be deterred until every foe lies crushed beneath my feet. At the thunder of my voice, Pharaoh's chariots grind to a halt, his riders flung from their stations. Stout prison walls crumble into dust. Chains of bondage dissolve as if severed by lightning from on high. Type amen in the comments if you want God's love and presence. Deliverance pertains to far more than temporary release from distress. My freedom extends across every realm, shattering spiritual fetters and erupting in redemption's unstoppable overcomer. Is any situation too vast, too malignant, too hopeless for my emancipating intervention? What enemy can withstand the fury of my zeal when I arise to plunder the oppressor and ransom my captive ones? Chains are snapped, prison gates shattered, as my arm accomplishes a miraculous exodus for all who call on my name. Yes, I am your God, not some distant abstraction or philosophical musing, but the living orb around which all reality eternally orbits. I am the beginning and the ending, the all-encompassing Alpha and Omega of existence itself. I am the great I am, and from this transcendent center pour forth infinite reservoirs of goodness and love. From everlasting to everlasting, I am God, and all that I have purposed will be accomplished. But though my being stretches across immensity, I make my dwelling with you, my cherished one. For in me you experience the paradox of immanence, your spirit's temple where I jealously take up permanent residence. So though you traverse through shadowed valleys cloaked in peril, you are never bereft of my indwelling presence. Though you face malevolent forces potent beyond your comprehension, you are never abandoned to your own meager resources. For the sublime I am radiates through your being with blazing intensity. I am your rock upon which you can anchor with absolute security, your fortress whose walls are impenetrable to besieging armies, your deliverer from oppressive bondage, your God whose passion is to share the boundless treasures of my heart with you. But I am also your rock, the intimate source of your deepest stability and unwavering foundation. Type Amen in the comments and like the video if you truly believe in God. When the raging tempest threatens to uproot your fragile young faith, remember again that your roots go far deeper than you realize, for they embedded in the rocky crags of my unfailing character. No storm can unearth and displace you, for this solid bedrock is fused with the core of eternity itself. Here, you are grafted into my sustaining lifeblood, drawing transcendent vitality that no desolation can overcome. So when the tides of adversity rise, beating against your resolve with terrifying force, you will remain stubbornly unmoved, for your connection to your divine nourishment is incorruptible. Though all else be stripped away, the eternal I Am will always fill your spiritual vision. Though panic's dark tentacles coil about your mind, your perspective will be cemented to the unshakable truth. You belong to the Rock of Ages. And because you have planted yourself on this immutable foundation, you can face life's tempests with serene defiance. For the winds may howl, the floodwaters of tribulation may rage in torrents, but your house will not crumble into ruinous heaps of delusion and despair. Those unreformed spirits who have embraced shifting sandbanks as truth will inevitably be swept away by the powerful undercurrents of deception. But you, my child, you are unmovable, for your lifeline is anchored in realms not subject to the vacillating tides of earthly existence. So when you find yourself in seasons of profound uncertainty, where the foundations of life seem to be shaking all around you, you can take refuge in the eternal rock which can never be disturbed. When lies blanket the earth in thick darkness, you can retreat into the light I have so imparted on your soul. For my word is the unfailing lighthouse that guides you through every chaotic swell and treacherous shoal seeking to shipwreck your destiny. In this secure refuge, let the truth of my word saturate your innermost being. Meditate long upon these resplendent realities, and let them reverberate with ever-increasing volume. You belong to me. I have called you by name, and you are the dearly purchased objects of my affection. Never will my grip on you falter, even in moments when your faith flickers like a guttering candle. From eternity, I have been mindful of you. Can a mother abandon her nursing child? Sooner could the cosmic order be unwound than my covenant devotion toward you be shaken. Let this confidence flow from the rock of your salvation and infuse your waking moments. With the spirit eyes of faith rooted in eternity, you will discern with clarity the temporal shakings which so unsettle the masses. For though the horizon appears to upheave under calculated assaults, you will recognize that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Chaos and confusion cannot gain ultimate supremacy, for the unmistakable trajectory of redemption's divine arc is already ordained. The kingdoms founded on pillars of stubborn pride and willful rebellion are constitutionally doomed to collapse into oblivion. But you, my rejoicing ones, have been raised into a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Your citizenship in this celestial empire remains inviolate. This is the undying heritage I have prepared for you. The glorious freedom of those who remain joyfully anchored to their immovable foundation in me. Uncertainty and dread may swirl around your earthly path, but the future destination is secure and immutable. All my purposes concerning you will come to radiant fruition at the appointed hour. So, make your resolute stand upon the rock that is higher than you, and be at peace. No besieging army can dislodge you. No volley can reach you while you abide in this hallowed sanctuary. I have become your everlasting shelter, a bastion of transcendent deliverance. For those who dwell here will find refuge under the pavilion of my wings, that no evil can disturb them. I will rain down recompense on any who come against you with malicious intent. I will ensure that the upright are forever upheld through every perilous gauntlet. If you believe in the power of God, then type, I believe. Yes, I am your shield, a divine barrier interposed between you and the slings and arrows of the wicked one. His ominous darts of fear, doubt, accusation, and affliction may be shot violently against your soul, but they cannot penetrate or wound you, for my protective presence encircles you on every side. Let the gates of hell unleash their most venomous assaults against you. They will prove utterly futile in the face of my invincible shield of faith. Wave after wave of demonic opposition may besiege your stronghold, evil specters clawing and howling to undermine your fortress. But I am your rampart, my loved one, your circling wall of fiery armor. Its battlements are lofted high into realms of glory invisible to mortal sight. From this exalted turret, angelic sentinels stand vigilant guard. No hostile force can hope to scale or breach its fortified parapets. And from this impregnable citadel fly the Spirit's flaming arrows of proclamation, pushing back the shadowed periphery of evil's waning dominion. Trust my promise. No wile of the deceiver can gain advantage over you, for you stand in victory's domain. An army of malevolent spirits may mass in dire conspiracy against you, but they must ultimately retreat in panic and disarray. For one clarion word from my mouth scatters their ranks into oblivion's chasm. Amen.